This is Planet Crafter, the this thingy update, the Rover update, and we are starting episode 7. Currently, what I need to do, hang on. Sorry, I need to. Trying to figure out how to balance this, because it's like the speakers are loud in my ear but then quiet on the stream, and I'm trying to figure out how to flip that, because I don't want the music super loud in my ear, but I also don't want it to be super quiet for you, you know, so it's like a whole thing. So last episode we went to a location, brought home a bunch of goodies, and we were waiting for our index to hit 17.5. Once it's hit 17.5, we can do the inventory upgrade. I think it said we have inventory upgrade level 2 already, but we require something for that. I want my vehicle platform right here, like that. Okay, I think it said it gave us an inventory 2. Yeah, that one. But it takes inventory 1, which is 17.5 on the MTI, so it's going to be a second before we have that. In the meantime, I have a bunch of food and... oh dear. I was going to say I have a bunch of food and effigies, which are graciously clogging all my inventory space for some reason. So, interesting. I'm noticing what my drop rate is, and it's fairly consistent. Okay, let's go. Come on. Through here, please. All right. Now, the idea is we want to try using this as our storage unit to get us to some object or location, get a bunch of resources harvested, and then bring it back. In this particular instance, I'm kind of feeling over by the sand dune a little bit, because there is a sand duney bit that we can go to that is not locked, or it's not ice locked, it's just a further walk. And that's kind of what I'm feeling right now. So I'm gonna start heading that way. This poor thing does not like the dunes, I'll tell you that right now. See, that is one thing about this game. This planet has regular gravity. There's no like moon gravity on this planet. Okay, that was a iron and a titanium. I need to scoop up enough for a building because I don't have the oxygen upgrade for this rover yet. Silicon, ooh, iron, 1 titanium later. Oh, there's one right over here. Cool. Yeah, once you can attach oxygen to your vehicle, I'll be significantly happier. Oh golly, I do not have good oxygen. I mean, I have okay oxygen, but based on where we're trying to go with it, this is a whole thing. Yeah, see, something like this is great for the rover. Because we can come over here and say, hey, grab this whole inventory, jump in here, and just say, hey, dump everything. Okay. And then we're going to head this way with it. We're going to go up here. At least we're going to attempt to take it up here. To be fair, this thing is a trooper so far. There's only been a couple times I've tried to take it up stuff, and it's like, yeah, absolutely not. And then there's going to be a bunch of chests. Oop, yep, like that one there. There's going to be a bunch of chests up here we can loot. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know how I feel about adding a vehicle like this in. It's not like bad, it's just, I don't know. My main concern is just once you've upgraded your jetpack a couple times and your speed a little bit, I just don't understand outside of like a storage unit or like a mobile, you know, house that gives you oxygen. Outside of that, I just don't really see the point. Like a, you know, a higher tier backpack or like a drone that just follows you around would be more efficient, you know. But this definitely fits the theme a little more than other alternatives. Okay. Okay. So from here, we can come here. We're going to throw down our base building, throw down a doer, some oxy. All right, and then there should be a chest up here on the corner that we can snag real fast. Yep, this guy here. Another chip, that's nice. My spacebar is struggling. Rude. Every time you buy something new and then it stops working, you're like, no. That's not what I signed up for. Ah, there we go. Silicon. See, and the goal here is going to be to establish a storage unit here. And then see about getting everything valuable back. See, we've got Agility Booster 3, which takes Explosive, which we don't have access to yet. We really need Osmium. Osmium is the key ingredient that we don't really have access to at the moment. Oh, I also don't have a compass yet. What does a compass take? An aluminum and a silicon? There's a high chance we get more of that here in a minute. Do you have any... In fact, let's bring you over more. Yeah. getting stuck on things is lovely. Okay. Let's go here, organize, grab all the iron, grab all the chips, grab those. Okay. So we're going to come in here. We're going to throw down a basic blueprints. Vehicle speed 2, suit display, and it gives you like a collectible-esque vibe there. Okay, dump everything, grab everything, and dump everything. Okay, I'm going to explore this wreck real fast here, and then the goal is to basically be able to much quicker bring home a load of goodies here. Wow, that's slow. Okay, grab that one. Yeah, and then this one. Okay. Wow, there's 3 in here. It's really good. Put that in here. Oh yeah, that one's usually open, or usually open and empty, which is sad. I would love for it to actually have something valuable in it. Just take that much for the moment. Okay. Yeah, here in a second we're about to unlock the next tier of storage, and I believe that should unlock the next 2 layers of storage for our truck. And at that point, I think the vehicle's really going to shine in value at that point, because getting the extra storage is going to be super useful. Yep, vehicle inventory 1. We already had 2 unlocked, so that gives us 1 and 2 on vehicle storage. And we got more. Yeah, and you cannot tear that down. Oh, I don't remember there being a blueprint case up here. That seems new. They added kind of a wiggle to the player, and I don't like it. When you're, hey, how you doing, man? They added a wiggle to the character where like your character's hand holding the light goes up and around as you're like jumping and stuff, so your light keeps flickering around. It's extremely obnoxious, and I cannot wait to get a sulfur to get rid of that. It's like a super obnoxious wiggle. Okay, dump everything except for the chip. Unlock our chip. Vehicle T2 lights. Okay. Again, not a super important upgrade, but I'll definitely try it and see how it feels. Alright, so we need to go, yeah, this way. Hey, these are new. These little blueprint boxes that are everywhere are new. There was not that many originally, and there are definitely more, which is kind of cool. Okay, somewhere over here I'm missing something. These guys. Okay. Okay, unless I'm mistaken, we already did up here. Yep. I think that's everything in here. Nothing there, there's nothing down there. This stuff up here I did. Okay, that should be this location done. The storage shipping container should be done. I did get a sulfur, which means I can upgrade my torch. Yep, torch tier 2, so now it's a significantly brighter flashlight. So instead of this little circle in the middle, which is constantly flickering around and being annoying, I can actually see. Jetpack level 3. We need explosive, which we have not found any of yet. Interestingly enough, the game has thrown me a bunch of iridium rods as well as even a fertilizer, which is cool because we're approaching that stage of the game next. Okay, so for starters, we're gonna grab stuff like those 3. We're gonna grab kind of the advanced items here real quick, and then we're gonna fill up our truck with it. Kind of like that. Grab that much, dump it in the inventory. Cool. And then let's grab stuff that we're low on next. Oh, I forgot one. Forgot 3. Okay. More beans are always useful. Squash we won't need till super late game. The lermas are always valuable. Nulnas aren't very valuable early on. Aluminum, food. Okay, let's just kind of grab the basic resources here then. Preferably the ones which we've had a harder time collecting. Okay. Alright, so with that, we were able to grab this much in the trunk and then this much in the inventory. And now we're going to take it back. I can't wait till I get a movement speed upgrade on this. Get a movement speed upgrade. I'm going to see if I can immediately get 2 inventory slot upgrades. That would be super useful. I think we can probably just drive off into... Yeah, just drive down the waterfall right here. Down the sandfall. Ooh, boy, that's scary. When the game shows you how thin your world is, that's terrifying. Yeah, I think the biggest thing I am excited for the Rover is the inventory size. The bigger the inventory size, the more helpful it will be. Also, getting 1 speed upgrade on it would be really helpful too. There we go. Trying to get back out to the open sea area here. A lot of the ice is still there, or there enough that it's been really obnoxious to try and drive. Because the ice is stopping us from a couple of the more direct routes, especially with the vehicle. So I've been kind of driving around instead. Oh, interesting. It does the same thing that 7 Days does. The shadow of darkness or whatever. As you can see, it's like It's almost like I'm driving under a cloud that's following me. The same thing happens in 7 days when you're driving around in vehicles. You'll have like a cloud of darkness that's like hanging out over top of you. I don't need to park it there. It's just funny too. Okay, we have so many goodies to turn in here. We have aluminum. We have cobalt. We have iron. Iron's full. We have magnesium, silicon, and titanium. Wow, for once we actually have resources. That's pretty cool. Oh, and then we have iridium. And I'm just going to immediately take all the iridium and turn it into rods because that's kind of where we're at in storage space. Uranium. And then we have a lerma, a couple lermas, and a food seed. We also have food, but the dump chest for food over here is full. So, running out of options there. Okay, let's visit our inventory here. Grab everything. Okay. Hi, kitty. Dump all of our iridium. Dump all of our uranium. Let's make one rod. Just one if I can get away with that. I don't want to turn all the uranium into rods yet because I still need a lot of it for other stuff currently. Okay, and then we had a bunch of aluminum and a bit of super that we brought home with us. Yeah, the inventory size. Yes, the inventory size is quite nice. Where'd he go?
Oh, hi. Hi, bud.
Oh, I got you, my love. Here. Oh, you're right on top of my earbuds. There we go. That's a good boy. Yes, sir. All right, inventory 1, inventory 2. Inventory 2 is 2 inventory 1s and an osmium. So what I'm learning right now is osmium is the most important thing that I really need right now. So here, I'm going to just fly up here real quick because it'll be faster than driving up here. I'm going to fly up here and hopefully the pass is open enough that I can get a couple of osmium. Because I want to throw... Wow, you're right on my earbuds, kitty. I want to throw a couple of upgrades in. I want to get the storage upgrade, and if I have one osmium, I can make the tier 2 storage on the truck. And that's really what I want. Hi, you handsome boy. There's a handsome putty tat on my lap. Yes, osmium is open. Oh. The beacons are lit. Gondor calls for aid. And say, interestingly enough, we can just fly right over that, even though they closed the door on us. Hi, you handsome boy. Look at his little face. Hello, sir. He's like, yeah, I'm done. To be fair, it's hard to play a game that requires 2 hands when Kitty wants tummy rubs and love. It's like, I'm limited. Don't tell anyone what my oxygen is, nor where I am at the moment, because it's not necessarily close to a house. Actually, I'm close to a house. It's fine. This is not nearly as treacherous of a journey as it could be, that's for sure. And that one's still gonna be frozen. Yeah, it's because the game's like you don't get to play with that yet. I should have a house right over here for some oxygen. Oh. I don't have a house right here for oxygen. We might be in trouble. In troubler. Usually I would have a house here. Or I would have a house right there at the beginning of the yellow. And I just realized I didn't put one in either location. The nice thing is once we officially upgrade the truck to having oxygen, then that will give us a lot more option. Because then we can just take the vehicle, you know? There we go. Okay, so what do we need? Oh, I should be able to build pinning level 1 with what I have. Pinning level 1. Yes, super magnesium cobalt. Aluminum. Yeah, aluminum. Yeah, I really want the pinning thingy. It makes it a lot easier for some of these recipes. Okay. We want to pin that one. We need silicon, fabric, super. I have to sneeze. Excuse me. My brain just exploded. Oh no, I'm an idiot. I need 2 of these. I totally spaced that. I need 2 of these. Silicon, fabric, super. Because tier 2 requires 2 tier 1s on this. So we're gonna need 2 of these. Okay. Alright, now we just need 2 fabrics. Oop, not the food one. Although I do need a water. There we go. Okay. So this will give us tier 2 storage. I do want vehicle equipment at least as well. So let's work on that one. Because it starts with like 2 slots. It's pitiful. So we need super, silicon, iridium. Okay, and then vehicle 2 requires 2 vehicle 1s and an obsidian. I don't have obsidian yet. That's not an area we have gone to. We need zeolite for oxygen and the beacon for some reason. And then we need zeolite for the vehicle speed. Interestingly enough, they tied zeolite very heavily into the vehicle, which is fine. It's not too annoying, but just still don't have a lot of it at the moment. Vehicle light. All right, so this little thingy right here is the panel. We want equipment increase and then those 2. So now if we look at the back, oh my heck, it is as stupid as I thought it was going to be. I was joking with Sid about how stupid the storage looks on the back, and yeah, it looks every bit as stupid as I thought it was going to look. See, my thought was this. My thought was tier 1 should have been a tier 1, tier 2 should have been a locker, and then tier 3 should have been the other one, the tier 2 storage or whatever, you know? The tier 2 locker storage. Like, they should have just done that on the back. But instead they chose something really, really silly looking. It's like, alright. They just keep stacking iron chests instead. Or the basic chests. Okay, I have a fertilizer. I need to dump 1 lerma. Okay, dump our lerma real quick. And we got to figure out what we're doing here. Let's do that to unpin. Tier 3 heaters. How many tier 3 heaters do we have? 5. We have 5 tier 3 heaters. I can make a nuclear. Oh. We need a biolab. We needed osmium for the biolab, but we didn't have it. Yeah, biolab is super important early game. Yeah, right here is going to be our biolab. Okay, real quick here. I wish they would give an orientation. Trying to see which direction things are facing. No, stop. I'm trying to look inside. How come you can't see the thingy no more? Oh, that way. That way should be correct. Leave the storage is the way due to programming. Get you though. Oh, is it? I mean, if it is what it is, then it is what it is, right? I just think it's extremely silly. The way it does look is extremely silly. I get it. If that's all they could do, then that's all they could do, right? I'm just never going to look at it and take it serious, you know? Just because it's so derpy looking. Okay, we got a bunch of explosive. We need to unpin that. We can now do this, which I really want. Get all that super back, heck yeah. Oh, I have enough for one. Okay, so let's throw down one big nuclear instead. And then let's look at water. Give me all the water, because I want to throw down a bunch of power really quick. It is, yeah. Yeah, I agree. It's very derpy. I am happy to have the inventory slots, though. The number one thing I like about this is the fact that it has the storage. Like, that is by far the most attractive thing about the Rover. The least attractive is how it doesn't like to go over top of rocks. All the rocks that I've tried to go over, it tries to get stuck on. So, like, you kind of have to avoid rocks when you're driving. But one of the comments that I left for the devs is it would be really cool to have, like, a late game, like, hovercraft ability. Like, so you know how your character has a jetpack? It'd be cool to have this vehicle have a jetpack or something, you know? Have either the wheels come off altogether, or just have an attachment that slaps a big old thruster on either side and lets it jetpack for short distances, you know? Just something like that. All right, we're done with that one. We're kind of at the point where we need to grind out a bunch of rockets, which sucks. I hate grinding out rockets. We also need super, though. Okay, so really what we need to do is we need to look here at pressure, because we need the tier 2 ore extractor. It's a lot of pressure. A lot of pressure. Pressure, we currently have tier 3. Okay. What's our power at? We have 700 available. We have more than double of what our entire power grid is available right now. So let's use it. If we have it, if you got it, flaunt it, right? And right now we have the power, so we're gonna flaunt what it can do. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just straight up double our tier 3 drills here. How much power do we still have? Oh my gosh, that didn't even touch our power. That was so weak. Oh my gosh, let's do it again. Do we have the aluminum for it? Barely. And barely on the titanium too. Yeah, at this particular moment, we have a lot of resource that we've been able to bank up. And we've hit a technological stride where we have a lot of excess right now. So we've been able to get, like, you know, lots of power, lots of drills. You know, that's a thumbnail right there. Hang on. This one, you're in the way. I must move you. See, like, that's a thumbnail, like, right there, you know. How many drills can you have on one screen? Honestly, the storage of vehicle looks European. a little bit. The way it's stacked. Yeah, I'd agree. For me, it looks like in Harry Potter, that chest that Barty Crouch Jr. had put Mad-Eye Moody into. It looks like that to me, where it's like a chest inside of a chest inside of a chest. It gives a very Harry Potter-esque theme to me. Okay, so currently, I need to. You take fertilizer. Fertilizer, okay, we officially are in the need of fertilizer 1, which is algae and eggplants. Algae is not going to be around for a hot minute because this has to hit 100, or darn near 100 first. But we can do a bunch of eggplant stuff here. So we can say grab 5 AU, 5 iron, and 5 water. I really wanted to do 6 if I can, because 5 is not great. Okay, so I can go, like, slap down. See, and they added an actual boundary now. So you don't just build them into the side of each other. There's now an actual, like, grid that they snap to when you go to build with them, which is both good and bad. It's good because it makes everything look better, but at the same time it's bad because it's a lot more limited. Like you have to behave more when you're building stuff. You'll go to build something and your game's like, yeah, no, you can't do that. That's not going to fit. Like before, if I remember right, you could cram 8 of these across. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You might still be able to do 8. It's just going to be tight. All right, we're going to just throw down a bunch of eggplants real quick. Prepping for the tide. Because at some point, the tide's going to come in and... Oh, shoot. I normally would have put a door right there. Oh, well. It's fine. Probably fine. Okay. Get a little bit of food. Swap those over. Oh, we need water from our lovely collectors. Thank you, boys. You're everything we could ever dream of. Thank you. Okay. Food, water. Also, question. How is the game audio today versus yesterday? I know yesterday it was a little bit quiet, and I noticed that when I was checking the recording after. Does it sound better today or not? Or is it like too loud? Just give me a thumbs up, thumbs down, you know? Okay, and then I need to get rid of that. Okay, so we need flower spreaders. We only have access to 1 fertilizer currently. And realistically, the only difference there is it jumps the plants up. Double the energy for 10 times or 20 times the... 100 times the plants or whatever. See, and then that one gives low plants too. Interesting. So if we want plants, we should at least throw down 1 of these. In fact, I'll rip up 1 of those. And then take that 1 fertilizer we have, and then like one of our few supers that we have left at the moment. Ooh, not that way. I want it out here. Oh, hang on. And then flower spreaders. Yeah, I was about to say flower spreaders you can stick stuff into, so we want to do that. Dump should have a gold. Throw a gold. Cool. Oh, so now this guy is going to be 1.1 on the oxygen and 11 on the plants. Cool. Is the biodome too good? 13 plants. Really good oxygen, really low plants. But we need the fertilizer. Okay, so the key bottleneck at the moment is we need fertilizer, and we are bound by our development here. We need algae for this, but we don't have water yet. Water is like, it's coming, but it's slow. In the meantime, I think the best thing to do would probably be to throw down a bunch of rockets for pressure. I have a food and a aluminum. Okay, so if we're gonna do rockets, oh boy. Okay. My brain shut down. I was like, where'd the rocket go? I was staring at the super and I'm like, I don't see a rocket. What's happening? Okay, so this gives us 5 rockets. The problem is that's 10 super and I have 2. And making super is extremely inefficient. Yeah. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to grab our rover with a bigger storage. This happy boy. Ooh. And we are going to head for the sand dunes with it. Or the sand falls. We're going to hit the sand falls and grab a bunch of goodies there. I don't know. I don't know if there's a way to drive up through here. Maybe? I have no idea. We're going to find out right now. If we can drive up this, okay, that gets us halfway. If it'll let me drive up this, no. Is it going to make me throw some wedges down to get up? Or is it going to let me drive up this cliff here? I get a feeling it's going to tell me no on driving up this. Oh! Come on, baby. Wiggle the wheels, wiggle the wheels. Hey, we did it. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Mistakes were made. This is definitely a place to come back later and, like, throw a couple ramps up so the game doesn't try to kill me. The game's like, you dummy, what are you doing? I'm like, what? Not trying to cause problems, I promise. It's funny, when you get out of it, it kind of just ejects you out at like a certain velocity out the side. You're like, whee! The other thing that happens when you're in the Rover is you'll get these weird angles where it'll like straight up show you through the map. Yeah, right here's where I want to be. Oh. That gave me a couple of super. Alright, so real quick here, there should be one more. Oh, there it is. I was like, where is it? There's usually a nice chest hanging out here. Okay. Okay. What do we have here? We are short 2 titanium. Boys and girls, where's the titanium? Where art thou? Found one? Found a super. Oh, I'm getting distracted. Hang on. Go back. So what happens when I drink milk? It's like milk isn't for human consumption. You know what they say? Milk tolerance is a genetic mutation. I actually don't know if that's true. They say it's true, but I don't know if it's actually true. There's a lot of things that people say, but that doesn't mean it's true. Alright. Let's fly through here. Oh, it is too bright. Yeah, the extra seating in theory is for the multiplayer. I have yet to like drag Sid or someone in here to try it out with me. Or Dag. Sid or Dag. Alrighty. Any more super? Not that way. Okay. So in theory, this should be a simple flight back through. Wow, it's dark. Why is it like black? Okay. Just making sure we're not missing anything by accident. Why is it black? Good grief, it's so hard to see. Oh, you are super. Okay. Nice and clear. Okay. I'm assuming that was in response to my question about the sound. So for some reason in my ear, it's really loud, but then on the stream, it's really quiet. And I don't 100% know how to fix that. And there's osmium here as well. And I'll go into... I was about to say, it got dark really fast. It's because I was face first into a rock. Osmium, sulfur, osmium. Yeah, stocking up on the osmium right now is going to be super useful. Because we're... Oh, come on. Come on, game. There we go. Because osmium is required for all of the drills. And we can do tier 1s, but we can't do osmium in the tier 1s yet. Okay. Was that an exact? I think I ran out of space exactly as I finished. Cool. Well, in the meantime, let's go dump this back at the truck. Truck, there you are. Some oxygen, because my truck doesn't do that quite yet. Okay. Dump everything. Wow, look at that. It's basically 2 tier 5 storages. Or like 2 and a little bit. Okay, that was our cave. Let's keep going this way. We need to get all the super we can. And then I'm just going to do a massive... We'll see. I think I'm just going to do a massive, but I need to double check which one it is first before I like make that claim. Because it's like, there's a chance it could be the wrong one. But as far as I can tell, I think it's okay, and I'm probably going to do it. The goal is to launch 5 rockets off right now, and the specific rocket that I want to launch off is for pressure, but I don't remember whether pressure gives me iridium or uranium. And if it gives me a lot of the one and none of the other, it's like, Or if it gives me a lot of the one that's less useful right now, then it's not as exciting. It's like, yay, I can't do anything. My Chaz broke again. It's not broke again. I didn't click on the button. Here, try again. Say hi. Say hi on Twitch, and I'll see your message. It's not broken, dang it. It's not broken. I wasn't on multi-stream chat. Shut up. I was on YouTube only chat. Yeah, Sid, I see you're rude. Got it. You've been acknowledged, sir. Oh, man. Ooh. Heck. Yeah, it's really confusing. When you exit the vehicle, it just kind of yeets you out facing backwards directly. Let's try that again. Yeah, when you get out of the vehicle, it faces you backwards out for some reason. Hey, how you doing, Push? Looking at my adorable little flashlight on this thing. Okay, I need food and water. Ooh. Let's see if there's anything here I can scoop up while I'm here. The whole point is, because I have this massive inventory on my truck, I want to use it to be able to, like... Oh, this is already scooped. Everything scooped? Yeah. Alright. Well, in that case... Oh, shoot. There's a thingy. There's a thingy inside. The best was we were playing multiplayer. I'm going to tattle on you, Sid. We were playing multiplayer, and Sid harvested the door by accident inside of the building. And when he did, his inventory was full, and so the resources to rebuild the door dumped outside of the box. So Sid was stuck inside the box with no door. And then Sid's like, help! And I was on the other side of the map, so I had to zoom over to help him. Do I have more than 2 slots in the car on the left side? Are you talking about the inventory or the utility slots? Because you have to upgrade that. You start with 2, and then you can upgrade it. You upgrade it once, and it gives you like 5 or something. Something to that effect. How dare? Sid's like, rude. How dare you air our dirty laundry on stream? To be fair, it was very funny. Like, extremely funny. Because it was just... Sid just got quiet for a minute, and he goes, I think I need help. And I was like, what'd you do? Oh, I got so much super out of that. I love it. I also love that inventory. Having the double and triple upgrades are so good. All right, you guys there. It wasn't at the time. Oh yeah. For you maybe. For me, it was freaking hilarious. I laughed hard. Let's come over here, unlock a few. Tier 2 deconstructor. If I remember right, the tier 2 has something weird that I don't have. Yeah, methane and zeolite. Yeah, methane and zeolite, neither of which are near in progression, I don't think. Yeah, I'm 10% of the way for the gas extraction. Wow, that just showed my brain how far we are from tier 2 ore, which is why we're going for rockets. We're going to... Oh, my inventory's full of garbage. Dump all the garbage. Take all the food. Put the food back in the... Put the food in the and then we have iron and magnesium and iridium and sulfur and uranium and seeds and oxygen and lerma, and who can forget our beloved aluminum. Okay, I gotta go check our rocket real quick because I gotta see which one we're doing. We require the pressure rocket. Pressure is silicon, and it brings iridium. Oh, good. It's the one I wanted. Okay. I was about to say, if I call in 5 rockets worth of uranium when I clearly don't need that much uranium right now, I would have been really sad. Iridium is in everything. Okay. So, I need a metric crap ton of silicon. Oh, I have it. Oh, that makes me so happy. Owie, what'd I do? There's something in my eye. Can the vehicle storage be used with drones? There is an upgrade for that later. You unlock it later. There is a drone attachment or whatever, Which is interesting, because in theory you could just set it to supply all in your drone, or in your rover, and then you could just go wherever you wanted to and then fill it with garbage. And as you drove around, anything that had a home, your boys would show up and take it for you. Like a really well done delivery service, you know? Put that in there. Okay. We are ready for a crap ton of rockets. Because I need pressure. I hope they never fix this. That monstrosity is my favorite. It's one of my favorite things in this game, making a huge mess. Okay. So... Whoa, hello. Boys, what are you doing? It's funny. Okay, so at this point we kind of need to just kind of... Oh, hang on, let me do that. Clear that real fast. Okay, so as of the moment we kind of have to hang out at least for a minute, because we've got 5 rockets worth of iridium coming and we want them here. We don't want them dumping all over the map. So in the meantime I need to find things to do in the base until the storms finish, and then I can go harvest. Okay, we won't be able to do bacteria until we get the water. Bioplastic. We could start on some bioplastic, but it's not as demanding early game. Let me throw down some iron. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. I want to come over like right here and throw down like 3 of these. Like that. Ooh, I love how it's designed, where this right here is just fat enough that I can't get my hips through. Gonna have to hippity hop across. 89%. Yeah, because what I want to do is I want to start growing these and then storing them. Okay. A lot of food, a lot of water, a lot of fabric. What was one of the upgrades I had here? 2 super, an explosive. Oh, interesting. 2 super, 2 fabric. Wait, what? When I hovered the thingy, it wasn't lit up. So I thought I had to get the other one. I feel lied to. Okay, so we need the methane cartridges soon. We're at tier 4 mining. We're at tier 3 agility. I think we're mostly there. What about you? Do you have anything new for us? You have a tier 2 jetpack. Sulfur. Here. Give me that. One of you. Aluminum. Jetpack tier 2. 2 explosives. Okay. And then 2 osmiums. Gross, I'm using all my osmiums. I just got all these osmiums and I'm going to spend them all. Okay, we have jetpack level 3. I think we're basically there. Where's pinning? Pinning. You. I was like, where'd he go? I was like, I just saw him and he's gone. Okay. Okay, so how are we doing here? You look good. Those are done. Our inventory is upgraded. Okay. The other ones that I need, I can't start yet, sadly. Okay, just throw down a bunch of eggplants. Yeah, the goal is just to basically fill a thing with eggplants while we're waiting. And then, how's our water coming? 82%. Okay. I need to look at these. These are giving 15 with a 600% versus 1700%, but we need fertilizer and bacteria sample, of which we don't have access to either yet. We need water before we can do that. Is the lake filling but it's just low? It is. Okay. If the lake is filling but it's just low, we can start on this now. And I can go heavy with it too, which will be really fun. All right, let's go heavy. We're going to grab 5 mag, 5 super. And then, hey, remember those eggplants that we just grew? Yeah. It's like we needed them. All right, so we're going to come over here. Yeah, this is fairly close to full. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Get some algae going. Cannot wait for auto crafters. Keep all the water coming in because we're going to need that very soon for like algae and stuff. I don't have the inventory spot. Yes. Okay. All right. So now we've done that. So we've gotten our algae generators. We need the algae to grow so that we can get both the fertilizer and the bacteria. So that's going to be a bottleneck while we wait for that to grow. In the meantime, just seeing if there's anything else we can really do. Fertilizer requires the other resources we're still waiting on. Outside of just expanding stuff, I think we're about where we're at. I could do some heaters. I have as many grass spreaders as I care to do right now. Yeah, I could throw down more heaters. That's really the only thing left. Maybe do another 5 heaters if we got the resources for it. Ooh, the aluminum. We don't have the aluminum. Just kidding. How about a tier 1 drill? Tier 1 ore extractor. Two titanium. Aluminum. I'm taking the car. Dad, I'm taking the car. By the way, there's been a massive upgrade since last time. Oh, I'm sure there has. I'm sure you were playing it all night. Ooh, yeah. I wonder if they thought to make these... ish. I was going to say, I was wondering how likely they are to have these actually, like, work well for the vehicles, because realistically, the answer is probably not super great. Okay, throw that there. I need 1 aluminum, and there's one right there that I can see. Also, there's a chest right here. Reveal your secrets. Keep your big nose out of other people's business. Post no bills. Let's see, I can hear a meteor about to slap me in the side of the face. No. No, stop. Behave. Behave, you. Nope. There we go. There we go. Now I got 2 aluminum drills going. Oh boy, here we go. As far as I can tell, the vehicle doesn't care about water. As long as it's still, like, the correct, like, verticality. Verticality seems to be the only thing that this rover doesn't like. Is if you try to go up really, really steep stuff, then it'll, like, flip you or not let you go. But generally, otherwise, it's fine. Cool. All right, so with that, I was able to get 2 aluminum drills going, which is good. We need that. And then iron, and I'm thirsty. Nice. Okay, so we have 2 aluminum drills, which is cool, or 2 aluminum extractors. I'm stocking up on beans so that when the food eventually runs out, I'll have a nice healthy supply of this instead. Okay, so now... what can we do now? Is the sky done falling yet? I sent up 5 rockets just now, and I'm really hoping it's done so I can start... Ooh, it is everywhere. I made a mess. I hope it's over. I want to go out and start collecting everything. I have 5 rockets worth of iridium to clean up. Watch it not be, and more are going to come down on me. Hey, lake water collector. I really wish they would add an option to the drones later in the game to be able to just, like, pick up resources off the ground. Be like, hey, if you find iridium, go get it. Because there is a limited supply on the map by default. And then whenever you would then call down more, the drones would be like, oh, hey, you know, look what we got here. And then it'd be like super happy to go collect it for you. A happy drone is a happy player, right? Something like that. I am going to try to be a lot more drone efficient as well with my logistics setup. I know previously I had a lot of waste in my system where I had like drones heading for resources that were getting automatically transformed into other resources. So there's a lot of waste. I'm going to try to be a lot more efficient this time. I don't want it to be a pain. Okay. All right, let's see what we got here. We should have a bajillion here somewhere. Oh, there we go. I see a bajillion up here. 52 MTI. Trying to figure what our next major... Whoa! Hello. That's like a screenshot or something, you know? That's a thumbnail right there. It's like, hey, guess what I did this episode, guys? Guys and gals. See, that's really funny to me. Like 1% of my viewership is female, but they all are like active talkers when they're around. Like I'll have a bajillion guys that are lurking that won't say anything ever. But then the second one of the ladies comes in, they're like, "Hi, how you doing?" I'm like, "Hi, thanks for coming. Happy to be here." Okay. Dump. Ooh, we are full again. I am glad that iridium as just the nugget form is not very high in demand at this stage of the game. The uranium is really annoying because you want the uranium chunks for the rockets, but the rods are really efficient space-wise. So you end up with like a billion rods, and then you have to rip them apart later just because of space. It's very funny. Or you end up with like 4 chests full of them. Everything is glowy. This is a glowing rock. Let's pick it up with our bare hands. That never did anything bad to anyone, right? No harm was ever beset by picking up a glowing rock. Dad, how come you have ears growing out of the side of your nose? I don't know. Ted, what have we told you about burning bath salts? It wasn't bath salt, it was a glowing green rock. Oh. Funny enough, Ted, that's even worse. Do we take him to the hospital or straight to the morgue? Probably the morgue, honestly. So I was watching Forensic Files, right, the other day. And it was hilarious because it's like, I watched an episode and it's like, this person was poisoned with arsenic. Arsenic is extremely rare and arsenic poisonings don't happen very often. And then the next like 7 episodes were all arsenic. And it's like, you know, for something that's really uncommon, it seemed to have happened a lot. But to be fair, at that particular time period in history, a lot of extremely dangerous elements were being used in just everyday products. They hadn't cycled a lot of those out yet. So like your everyday rat poison would have arsenic in it. Now rat poison doesn't have arsenic in it for that reason, because it's so dangerous. The other one that's really funny, because it's such a weird thing, is I forget what it's called. It's what's that called? It's like not coolant. What is it? Freon or something. It was one of the car liquids that you would put in your car to like keep it cool and stuff. One of those was used heavily by people that were committing crime when they're killing each other, and when they were unaliving. Whatever. Anyway, but yeah, just like stuff like that, where it's like, you know, someone's got this in their living room, someone's got this in their pantry, and it's like, that belongs in the garage. Freon, that's the one. Sid's got it. People also huff it? Really? That's weird. Now, to be fair, there are significantly more societally, what's the word for that? Societally accepted items, which are way worse than other items. See, I have a cousin who he smokes cigars, right? But they're all real clean, very like prim and proper, crushed and rolled cigars, right? Like really high quality cigars. And then I have another family member that is just like pounding down just the cheapest of cigarettes. And it's like, oh my gosh, it's like one of these two is significantly healthier than the other in their occupation of choice, you know? See, I had thought of that in the past where it's like I want to create like a cigarette line or something, which is like an extremely clean line of like cigarettes that uses like just real clean ingredients that are very like natural, you know, like kind of like when people roll really fancy, really nice, clean cigars, like do that except for cigarettes or something, and then call them death sticks. And then have the tagline be like, now with 75% less death, or now with 100% less death. Death sticks, now with 100% less death. I think that'd be freaking hilarious. Oh, I need one more rod because I'm running out of space. Luckily, I'm going to need a crap ton of rockets, so I'm sure those will all be eaten almost immediately. Thirsty. Alright, back out to the water. But yeah, I think that'd be hilarious. Make like the cleanest, healthiest products and then call them Death. Have the brand be called Death. Because then it's one of those like, you know, you got some kid who's, you know, peer pressured in by his friends and he's sitting there smoking a death stick and their parents are freaking out. And then it's like, well, actually, Mom, this is 10 times healthier than the cigarettes that you're pounding down on the weekend. And Mom's like, oh. Are you being smart with me, son? Maybe. Depends. Are you gonna hit me? If so, then no. I'm not being smart, Mom. No, I'm trapped. Trapped like a rat. Not gonna comment into that because that'll just get you into politics. Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah. Well, there's a general feel if you want everybody to be, you know, held accountable for their actions, and current systems don't always do that, which is too bad. There we go. Oh, come on, give it to me. There we go. Wow, over here got peppered. There is so much iridium over here. Okay. I am full now. I'm coming in. I did see a thing on that, and it was very funny. There's a comedian talking about, like, people getting offended for other people, and it's like, knock it off. It's like none of the people that joke was aimed at was offended. Only you, and you're not them, so shut up. It's like, yeah, pretty much. Oh dear, we're full. Here, uranium, you get to inherit. And then dump the one water. Okay, so now that we've got all that harvested... Oh, there's one more little spot over here, that's right. I need to check right up here over this rock ridge. And then at that point, I think we're caught up. I think we've harvested all of our iridium. We launched our 5 rockets. I need to double check... where we're at as far as the pressure, because I really need the pressure to hit another. Oh, hello. Someone is tucked in the rock. Need a sip of something. I'm all scratchy. Excuse me. See if that helps. There are certain foods that just don't agree, and milk is generally one of those. I swapped over to like lactose-free milk or whatever recently because I'm not a total animal. I'm an animal, but I'm not a total animal, and it's helped a bit. Realistically, I should just get off milk altogether, like 100%, just be done. But milk's fun. It's delicious. Okay, is that it? I don't seem to see much more. Alright, I think we got everything here, unless there's more hiding over here on this corner. There usually is, so I kind of want to just double check real fast. There's a couple spots right over... Ooh, machine optimizer. I have yet to find a fuse, though, so that's not very helpful. For some reason, whenever I order in meteors, usually a couple of them hit right over here in this corner. Oh, no, we're good. Alright, cool, cool. Well, in that case, I think we're ready to probably take our vehicle off on another adventure. And then we'll come back. I think what we're going to do now is we're probably going to head for... Oh, hi. Welcome, everyone. This is episode number... I'm looking. Where to go? 9? Episode 9, I believe. Should be. If not, don't throw the book at me. Book throwing boogie. Doo-doo. Nice. Okay, so... I think what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to go on another adventure. I think we're ready. We're going to go iron. Like that. Okay. The next goal here is we've had a lot of stuff that's like either finished or opened up. And I want to hit a couple of those spots real quick. Charge! The fact that the rover doesn't care about water is very funny to me. Right? Just straight up driving on the bottom of the ocean. I mean, in theory, if you had the right vehicle with the right tread, you'd be able to do that. Uh-oh, I'm lost. Oh no, am I going... Did I flip around the wrong way? Hang on, I can't see. Oh yeah, I totally went the wrong way. I'm trying to go over here. Yeah, over here. I want to go right over here. The goal right now is I want to go hit, like, the White Desert. How long have we gone? Just an hour? Okay, good, good. Yeah, I want to go hit the White Desert real quick. And then keep on from there. There we go. Oh, can I just drive through that? Nope. The game's like, maybe, and run headfirst into it. No. Absolutely not. Owie. This is why we can't have nice things. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I'm terrified to take this thing in here. Oh boy. It's a tight squeeze. Oh, mistakes have been made. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yeah. Nice. Ooh. See, and that's the thing. There's a thing about, like, once you hit a certain threshold of the game, getting new chests beyond that is very fun because it's always good stuff. Like right now, I think the key one is like 150 MTI. Once you hit 150 MTI, that's when the majority of the good stuff unlocks. Excuse me. Cool, thank you. Trying to remember how to breathe. I didn't do it, I promise. I was dead at the time. Did you brush your teeth? No. I was dead at the time. Okay. Oh, there's one there that I missed. Let's pull up here. Right there. Yeah, there's one more over here in the ice that I missed. That guy. Who? I'm getting so much osmium right now. It's awesome. Oh, that's right. They added that osmium cave way over in the south. Southwest. Oh, come on. You needed something what? Now you know how I feel. I live on salt. Salt is my favorite, man. I'm literally sitting here playing and I hear this thump next to me and I'm like, what the heck was that? I turn and look and my wife's opening a can of Stacks. I'm like, oh! Got so excited. Oh my goodness, so many goodies. Can't forget the chest up there either. Okay, I think I got the floor clean. Yeah? Nope. Maybe. Nearly. Let's say, where's my truck? There's my truck. All right, so real quick here. Let's go dump, dump, dump. All right, so here it is. Okay, so right up here is a chest. Hey, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, what an amazing chest. That gave me 2 fuses. Holy crap, that was so good. We went from no fuses to 2. Pretty sick, I love it. My inventory's full. Oh boy, here we go. Oh no. Freaking the thing, and then the face, and then annoyance, and then life, and iron, and then more iron, and then even more iron, and then the thing, and the face, and garbage. Also, I'm hungry and thirsty. Don't tell anyone, but I'm hungry and thirsty. And I don't know if I have any with me. Iron. 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 Someone thought it'd be funny to be difficult. So now I have to go get iron. More iron. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Where's my cave? Right there? Yeah. I was about to say, I had lost my cave. Someone thought it'd be funny to make the rocks too close together. Okay. Do I have food and water on me? I have water on me. Do I have food? I do have food on me. Okay. Not... Whoa, what the freak is that? It's a corner. Huh. Interesting. Someone thought it'd be funny to not allow me to get through this. So obnoxious. Rude. 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 I don't appreciate that, game. I don't appreciate that at all. Okay, we need to go like that. Like that. Gross. How rude. I was trying to live here. And the game's like, hey, you know how you were going to go through there? Yeah, no. Not anymore. I'm like, Oh, I should really hit obsidian just a little bit. Not a lot, just a little bit of obsidian while I'm out here. I'm basically full. Let's just ignore that for now. Okay. All right, so I need to head... Also have yet to make a compass yet, by the way. Okay, that's there. We want to go this way. Oh. Is it this way? I'm not 100%. See, this is part of the thing about using the car versus using your jetpack, because the jetpack is like fearless. It does not care. You can do anything you want with the jetpack. It's not this way. It's over here more. I'm like 2 rocks over. Yep, right there. I was going the wrong way. Man, imagine if any of these poor saps had a car. How much further they would have gotten in life, you know? But the devs said no to all the people that came before us. Okay, I have enough for a building, so let's slap that down. We're gonna go living doer. That's all. Oh, no, just kidding. I was gonna say that's all she wrote, but that's not all she wrote. Interior wall. Okay. All right. I don't remember if they changed that or not. Hang on. No, you do get the iron for it. When you're doing like the dungeon stuff, you don't get iron when you break the walls. They took that away. So there's like you have them here, but then you don't have them there, which is kind of obnoxious because it was really useful in there. Okay, throw down a pair of lockers because I've got too much junk. All right. And then I'll try and organize my truck as well, because I'm currently full of all kinds of goodies. Let me through. Oh. Oh, I thought it was letting me tear that down. I was going to be all excited. All right, what do we got? It's okay. Some rods are generally always welcome. Hyper late game, not as much. Not when you're after like very specific items and you've got like 20, extractors going full time. It's like less good, but give me that. Decode, construction menu filter. I like that one. That's a good one. Okay. So I have to go down 1. This way. Yeah, I was about to say I need to go a different direction here. All right, grab that. Grab that. Okay, that's everything from this side. That side's done. This side is done. Okay, we are done with this wreck. Ugh. Someone clearly likes headaches with the way they designed that. Hey, explosive. Okay. And then these buildings usually have lots of goodies in them. Oh my heck. 2, 4, 6 super from 1 chest. That is so good. So useful. Yeah, generally the highest form of rods are the best. So like if you have a choice between finding osmium or an osmium rod, you want the rod just because it's... The heck is this? This looks different. What are you? What are you? I don't know. Oh, what is that? I don't know. What is that? Ooh. Wow. Oh, weird. I can open that and pull the seat out, but it won't let me deconstruct it after. That's a little silly. Dude, we found a free rocket. Heck yeah. Love free rockets. And then you... I feel lied to. Usually there's a chest in here. Aw. Sad day. Okay, so we did this one. We did that one. We did in there. Okay, so we're done. We're done with this location. I do want to get some obsidian, though. So here, I'm going to just kind of disappear by my own for a second. I'm going to leave my truck there. I have a clean inventory. I'm just going to come over here and snag, like... Bigger. Hi, bud. Yeah, it's my boy. It's my handsome floof. Trying to hurry and get over to... Yeah, this one over here. Right over here, there's a rock, and it's just covered in obsidian, and I'm just going to scour it. Yeah, right here. I just want... And there's super here, too. I forgot. Okay. Get a bunch of super and a bunch of obsidian. And then we'll head back to the... He's right behind you. Times at 12. Yeah. He probably wants a lap to sit on. The problem is he wants my lap not here. Oh, he loves my lap, just not here. He wants me laying on the bed so he can curl up and fall asleep. Oh, now he's outside. Would you maybe see if he wants some food or something? Would you maybe see if he wants some food or something? To be fair, he also probably wants some mommy love. Obsidian, super. Yeah, obsidian and super together is awesome. I love it. So useful. Oh, come on. Also, don't tell anyone, but I still don't have a compass on yet. 2 more. Maybe. Obsidian. Obsidian. Cool. Oh, that's a cave. I'm not headed for the cave. Oh dear, I'm pointed the wrong direction. How do I get back around? How do I get back around? This way. I just realized I was pointed in the complete wrong direction. That was going to spit me out at the waterfall, and I don't want to be at the waterfall. Oh, no, no. Running into invisible walls. Yep, just like that. The game's like, where are you going? And I'm like, leave me alone. Let me go. Come on, let me up. Okay. There we go. There we go. And I'm out. Safely. Yeah, I literally turned around and went, uh-oh. Broken wind turbine? Oh, yeah. That makes sense. Yeah, for that being a broken wind turbine. That makes sense, yeah. Oh dear, my inventory's so full of garbage. Okay, what do we have in the truck? Okay. Okay. This is clearly going to be a priority 1 location to return to. Because there's so much good stuff here. Okay, obsidian. Okay, let's go here and dump the super. Come back in here. Grab the obsidian. You generally don't need a ton of obsidian early game, so like what I have here will carry me till almost the very end of the game. Like, it's not needed. It's good to have it because there are very specific recipes that do require it, but any that like require it on like a regular like crafting cycle, no. Not at all. The rods are fairly tempting. That rocket is a necessity. Wait, where'd my other... It hid my fuse from me. I was like, where'd my fuse go? It's mine now. She's mine now, John. Alright, what do I have? I got 1 more slot, and I'm thirsty. Burgundy. Okay. Let's just grab... the Arima. Okay. Tally ho. Let's get out of here. I'm thirsty and I don't see any ice around. No, no, no. See, if you're a sneaky, you just head back to home and then hit the button that recalls your vehicle to home. But that's cheating. The Dutch wins gold medals and they smoke marijuana. Yeah, well, they're cheating. It's a very funny comedian. Yeah, see, we spell things differently. Like, you say caterpillar and we say caterpillar. It's always one of my favorite arguments when, like, you know, British people are like, you know, we pronounce it correctly. And it's like, you pronounce most things incorrectly and have 75 slangs for everything else. So I don't necessarily value your opinion on this subject. When a single language or when a single people has like 17 slangs for money and use all of those and not money, it's like, no thank you. I'm not taking your opinion at face value on the English language. See, it's like the aluminum thing, right? It's like, what is the proper spelling for aluminum and what is the proper pronunciation? Is it aluminum? Is it aluminium? Well, considering that it comes from the element alum, and then it was changed to fit the standards for like everything else, like, you know, it's a whatever moment. Let's go over here. I really need to tear up these little ones here. These little guys here are getting in the way of my driving pattern. Although I could build some superhighways if I was, like, insane. Okay, I need to dump some goodies here. I need to dump super. I need to grab iron. Okay, and then I'm going to come back here and I'm going to throw down a couple dumps. This one is going to just straight up be obsidian. That way we do have it and it has a home. Dump those, dump that. They say zebra. Yeah, they say a lot of things. They say a lot of things which are different. It's just funny though, because like you call them out on it and then they clearly have no problem with assuming that they're right when they're clearly making things up themselves too. I'm trying to remember who it was. Someone talks about that where it's like a grammar professor that goes over that about like what percentage of words are just straight up based off of different languages. Like a lot of the words are based out of French. So like a lot of words that like England makes fun of America for are French words that England doesn't say correctly either. Which is funny. Pardon me. Well, French is weird, it's true, but just the part where England makes fun of America for how we pronounce it when it's a French word that neither of us are pronouncing correctly, or they for sure are not. It's just silly. People are silly, you know. Okay, cobalt there. We require a lerma there. I just bring that up because I've seen a zillion videos of it lately where people are like, one of the guys that I like, one of the comedians I like to listen to, he went to England and he does a thing and they're like, they get into the argument on stage about aluminum versus aluminium. I was about to say, what are the odds that what are the odds I drop stuff on the ground? And the answer is fairly high. Okay, so we want... Oh, we're getting a lot of silicon back for that. Interesting. Magnesium, aluminum. Okay. You know, I have half a mind to actually build more platform-based stuff here. Oh, on to the next episode. Welcome, everyone. This is episode... an episode that I don't remember. Golly, I really need, like, a dedicated water at some point. The water and iron keep bleeding over here into this other one. How much power do we have? 200. We have available 500. I'm kind of thinking I'm going to tear down all the solar. It's going to drop one. Yep. I'm going to tear all those down because we can do better with this right now. If we grab just titanium, I can turn a bunch of this into super and clear up a bunch of space. I do need more titanium, though, is the issue, so I'm going to have to go on a titanium run. Pick up a crap ton of... getting stuck on the doors. Okay. Cobalt is full. Iron, magnesium. Yeah, and we're going to get a lot more of that. Really what that means is I need to launch some more rockets of that kind, is what that means. Right? Like straight up, just go rocket, super. Oop. Like, oh no, I've got, come on, I've got too much of this. What will I do? Okay. I was back in my base before it even had taken off. All right, you take that. Oh, I hear the pitter paw of the kitties on the stairs chasing each other. Grab all the titanium. There's a lot of titanium because I've hardly touched the titanium around my base because the amount of things that needed it early game was fairly low, so I haven't hardly touched it. Nice. Yeah, so titanium is literally everywhere. It's very bright. How about underwater? Any titanium? Pair of irons. 3 irons. Oh, hello. Yeah, I am kind of in the danger zone-ish. It's a lot of titanium. I'm going to turn all of it into super, too. It's going to be great. See, there's a point in the game where you kind of hit this, spot where, like, there's this thing when you're playing where you hit this point where, like, you have a bunch of resources, but they're all just kind of stepping on each other's toes, and it's like, all right, I'm gonna do something with it instead. And this is one of those moments where it's like, I've got a lot of certain resources, and they're making just a mess. Oh dear. Berlioz, was that you? Silicon, magnesium. Yeah. But yeah, and this is one of the things, like solar, for example. Solar 2 is a great example of this. A single solar 2, if you look at the recipe for a single solar 2, it is basically a super alloy except for 2 cobalt instead of a titanium. So literally a tier 2 solar is 1 ingredient off from being turned into a super. Like literally you just go 2 titanium. So I just broke down 2, and then it's like, just like that. So suddenly I just have 2 extra cobalt, but I have a crap ton of super now. U2, super. And then... oh dear, I'm running out of stuff. For sure, man. Thanks for hanging out with us. Let's grab you guys, throw you into super. Let's build... oh, I need a recycler. I need deconstruction chips. 2 deconstruction chips. That is 2 silicon. I have 2 new favorite soundtracks, and this is one of them. I really like this one, and then I also really like, weirdly enough, it's Creeper World Ikes, which hasn't come out yet. It's in its beta right now, and it is so much fun. Wish there was a healthy... Oh. I was about to say, I wish there was a healthier place to put this. Oof. It's a tight corner there. Alright, my iridium is running low. Or uranium. My uranium is running low. I still stand by my statement of they need to make a bigger one of these that has just a giant chest on either side, and you just dump items into the one side, and if there's room to break it up, it just dumps it in the other side. I still stand by that statement. Because then you could literally set the output chest to a supply all, and then just like you go on a quest, bring home a bunch of garbage, go home, stick it straight into the recycling machine, and then it breaks it up and then sends it out to be put into everything for you. Save you a ton of time. Okay, I love how we've filled the uranium chest with iridium, because that's how much we have. Give me two rows. There we go. I think it's one each if I remember right. Yep, sure is. Cool. All right, we have 10 rockets ready to go, which means we can make some mistakes. We want... Let's just do one row for the moment. Any more is going to be annoying, so... All right, then we need 3 rows of that one. Okay. Gonna get a bunch of rockets launched. Okay. Wow. Gentlemen. You're in my face. Okay, I need a water and a food. Water and a food. I need that to go away. Okay, and then we want silicon for the next round. Guys, you're kind of in the way. At least let me get inside before you block me in. There. Cool. Alright, so we just launched 10 rockets because, you know, we want to progress in this game. Oh yeah, that should help us a ton. Heat and pressure. Yeah, both heat and pressure should be skyrocketing now with those changes. Now, the key one that we're looking for is we really want heat to get up to here so we can get the tier 4 drills. We're on the tier 3 drills now. We want the tier 4 drills. Oh, hang on. This guy. Four of you. 2 of you. 1 uranium rod. 2 iron. I have 1 iron. Bunch of cobalt. Okay, and then that fuse for pressure. I need 1 iron. A lot of mag out here. It's a lot of mag out here. Iron. Perfect. Cool. Yeah, I want to throw down a fuse right here. Just like that. Because, yeah, it's 5 machines with an extra 500%. Yeah. Because that's what, 25? The equivalent of 25 extra machines worth? Oh, yeah, look at that pressure go. Oh, yeah, it's awesome. Okay, so we've done... I do have 1 more fuse, but I don't have the resources to make another one. I don't have the I do have the uranium. I was about to say, I don't have the uranium, but no, I have exactly enough. Dump the excess. 2 explosive. Use up a bunch of my sulfur. Ooh, where am I going? This way. Oh, we also need to do our first round of algae here in a minute. 2 iron and a cobalt. Cobalt, 2 iron. We're like out of iron, so I might have to run over here and visit these 2 drills for the aluminum, because I need more aluminum too. What you got, boys? Nice. Give me everything. Give me the iron first. And then probably that. Okay. That way there'll be a nice healthy amount of aluminum when I come back. See, I love that because notice how aluminum is spelled, and this game was not made in America. Wasn't this game made by a European group? It's like 2 or 3 people in Europe that made this game, and aluminum is spelled with a U, not an IUM. Kinda funny. Okay, what was my other fuse? My other fuse is a oxygen. What is currently... Those guys are producing the oxygen. Okay. So we can throw down a machine optimizer right there. I don't have the fuse on me. It's right there. Cool. Good sir. This is for you. Okay, and then we need to dump the aluminum. Fertilizer. Okay, fertilizer is going to be the big one. What do you take? Sulfur and eggplants. Okay, we ran out of, what was it, eggplants? Yeah. Cool. So that did give us 3. We need 3 for that. Okay, so then we need 2 super per plus a magnesium. Okay, and I'm not 100% sure what we're going to get back for the tier 1s. So let's just throw down the tier 2 and then... Oh. That'll give me a water bottle. Does that give me enough to make a second one? It does. Okay. Okay, I have enough for 3 tier 2s. If I can, I want to do more. I want to do like 5 if I can. Got a super and fertilizer. Fertilizer. I'm out of algae for fertilizer. Okay, so I can do 1 more if I get algae makers. Although I got to do something about this because this is ugly. You boys need to be a nice clean line. You. Get in line. That better? A bit. He's still a bit out of line, but... Here, bro. I want you to fit in with your brothers. There we go. Good boy. Could also be that they use localization. Localization? For what? Who? What? Who? What? Who? What? Okay, let's dump algae there. Yeah, bioplastic is going to be an issue here at some point, and we have not started on that either. So the issue there is I really want to get the higher food growers, but we need to get into level 2 food grower is right there, 35 T, and we're at 77 kg. Yeah, we really need to get to like something, some beehives or butterfly domes, to really get that moving along. Biomass, orbital info. Stream literally just now was like reconnecting. Yep, green screen and lagging. Great. Get it going though, very likely. Yeah. What I can do is I can end the stream here in 14 minutes and then I can try to relaunch again, depending. One of the reasons why I really like recording it while I'm streaming it, because if something like this does happen, I have a clean copy. And then I can upload the clean copy for you guys later, you know? For when the interwebs want to be doom, you know? But yeah, what I'll do is here in 13 minutes when this episode ends, I will end stream and then just immediately relaunch. And hopefully that fixes it. Hopefully it fixes it. If it doesn't, then I might like swap to something else, like a different game or something. We'll see. Yeah, I can tell because all the viewers just left. we went from like 11 to 3. That's what happens when the streaming service. Oh, wait, there's something in my eye. Sweetie, do you mind turning the fan on for a little bit? Thank you. It's just getting hot in here. So take off all your toes. Wait. I really need all the stuff to get down here so we can hit it.